Many of us struggle to take our foot off the gas, even when our body is telling us we should. I'm like this. Are you? These types of personalities are often considered endurance copers, meaning rather than avoiding the thing that is bothering us and just taking a break, we tend to just nudge into it, and maybe we nudge too hard rather than just letting it calm down. In this video, our focus is going to be around knee pain and what an endurance coper might experience. If you've had persistent knee pain and you've tried all of the knee exercises and it's still super irritated, oftentimes what I find really helpful is doing a bunch of hip-focused exercises for a period of time so it still loads the system and we feel like we're getting a hard workout, but it also allows the knee to just calm down a little bit, and then we can build it back up once it feels a little less sensitive. So let's jump right into these exercises. Okay, so the first exercise is a single leg deadlift. Now, depending on your level of strength, you may just start with a single leg reach and then progress to adding weight a little bit later on. Single leg reach is going to be like this. One leg with a slightly bent knee, one leg floating. You're going to take your opposite side hand, so in this case, right foot down, left hand reaches, bend over at the waist and reach for the back of your left heel and come standing, back and come standing. Notice how I'm actually doing quite a bit of work just to balance myself, so it does add a level of coordination and balance as well. If it's too much for you, then simply put your other hand on a stool, on a countertop, on a wall, whatever it may be, just to allow you to do the movement without falling over. Now, when we add the weight, all we do is put the weight in our opposite side hand. I usually start it on the ground, and usually I use a kettlebell. What I do is I line up the circle here where the numbers are at the back part of my heel, and then I'm going to attempt to lift it from there and place it back down into that same position. So it's going to be here. Lift. I'm going to try and keep this leg floating without touching, and then return it where it came from. Control it down and back up. The tendency is going to be to want to drop it here. That's not necessarily wrong, but it challenges the hip more if we bring it back towards the heel. So that completes exercise 1. On to number 2. Okay, so the third and final exercise is the Copenhagen plank. The Copenhagen plank works the muscles in the inner thigh and the groin. I'm going to show you the hardest version first, and then 2 alternatives to make it easier. You're going to want to find a chair or a bench, something fairly comfortable for your shoulder or elbow. And again, this is the hardest version. You're going to put your ankle on the bench, straighten yourself out like a side plank, and then hold yourself up on that top leg. You can go bottom leg straight or bent. You can also do an isometric hold, or you can do reps down and up, whatever suits you. Now, the 2 ways to make this easier. 1, you simply lower yourself down to your shoulder and hold from there. So instead of the forearm, I'm going to drop to the shoulder, sneak the arm out, and then hold. That's significantly easier. Or you choke up all the way, get the knee and thigh supported, and then you hold it from here. And again, my bottom leg can be straight or it can be bent. It's kind of hard to do reps here, but you can sag a little bit and come up. Ideally, I'd probably like to have you just hold an isometric on this. Get really long, keep the hips tall, and hold. I usually go 30-40 seconds and then take a break. You can alternate, or you can just take a break and repeat on the same side. Well, that concludes our video today for all of us endurance copers with knee pain. As always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. We'll see you next time.